Howdy folks, I'm here today with the Charvel Pro Mod San Dimas bass. Why is it called the San Dimas? Well, I have a story to tell you about that. If you want to hear the story, sit back and saddle in. If you don't want to hear it, you can skip ahead to the next chapter and hear about the features. So, if we go back in time to 1974, Wayne Charvel in Southern California has a Charvel guitar repair shop. At that time, what he's mostly doing is mods to Fender Stratocasters, getting high gain pickups, things like that put in them. And one day, a fellow named Grover Jackson comes to buy some parts off Wayne Charvel for one of the mods that he's doing. The two of them go out to lunch, they start talking, and Wayne realizes that he wants to bring in Grover Jackson as one of his repair techs, so he starts working at the Charvel guitar repair shop. There he is, working away for a number of years, and the Charvel guitar shop is struggling to make money. They do open another location, which is in San Dimas, which is why the bass has this name, named after one of their repair locations. But struggling financially, Wayne sells the Charvel guitar repair business to Grover Jackson, who continues it and eventually starts making instruments under the name Charvel Instruments until 1980, when Grover Jackson collaborates with Randy Rhoads. They take his Gibson Flying V, refine it, make some few changes to it, and come up with a Randy Rhoads signature guitar that they release under the Jackson name. And that's the difference between Charvel and Jackson, is Charvel are more Fender styled instruments, whereas Jackson are a little bit more pointy, more modern styled instruments. So there's the story. A couple other significant things about San Dimas. San Dimas is the hometown of Bill S. Preston Esquire and Ted Theodore Logan from the movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And if you've seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, you know that San Dimas plays a critical role in the movie. Wild Stallions eventually launch it as the birthplace for a new society. All right, enough with story time. Let's dive into the specs on this bass. So, woods, we have a mahogany body, rich mahogany. And we have a caramelized maple speed neck. So this is a very fast playing neck. I really like the finish on this. It has this matte finish, makes it very quick. It's also very slim. It's more of a jazz bass profile on the neck as opposed to a P bass, so it's thinner at the nut. Traditional 34-inch scale length. One other feature that's very unique to the San Dimas bass are the Luminlay side dots on the neck. These are glow-in-the-dark fret position markers. So when you're on a dimly lit stage, these will glow in the dark, making it easy for you to find your way. Moving on to the electronics, we have these pickups that are DiMarzio Super PJ pickups. And I love this color, this kind of vintage cream color, because this is a bit of a throwback to a 70s era bass. Cream colored pickups, P and J. And actually, one thing that I didn't mention is the way this is cut out. It's a deeper carving on the horns here, which makes it easier to access the upper register. The neck is also graphite reinforced, and it has this wonderful truss rod adjustment accessible right here. Anything that fits in there you can turn this neck with, which is very cool. Okay, back to the electronics. I mentioned the pickups, and then we have a volume control, and you pull on it and you go into passive mode. Active mode is all the way down. Pickup selector, and then a 3-band EQ. Couple that with a high mass bridge, and we have a fully loaded bass, active, passive, vintage, modern tones, whatever you want. Let's have a listen to some of the different tonal properties of this bass. I'm gonna start in active mode. Both pickups are equal in volume, and all the EQ is right dead center, nothing boost, nothing cut. Here we go. Now just the neck pickup. It does a great job of getting that thunderous P bass sound on the neck pickup. Dial it towards the bridge. Now we'll do the same thing, but in passive mode by pulling up on the volume knob. So here we go, both pickups passive. Just the neck. And just the bridge. Thank you for watching. My name's Dan. Please like and subscribe to our channel to see more great videos. Click the link below for more information. And until next time, be excellent to each other, and remember, San Dimas High School football rules.